Everybody, it's Flocka back at it again with another Madden YouTube video. Today we're going to be heading into the top 10 again. The only thing they really release on Saturdays or weekends is Legends. And Legends, you're going to have to pay everything inside of your wallet to get. That's the only reason why I don't do gameplays on them yet, till we get farther down the line and I have the money to spend on them. But anyways, if we're looking at the top 10 receivers today, we have the list right here. This one is probably the hardest list to make because this is the most stacked position inside of Madden 21, and you could switch these guys out with so many different people. Like number 10, I already know I'm going to get stuff for number 10, but new card, let's get right into it. Let's head right into number 10. Number 10, we actually have the brand new 95 overall Robert Woods. This card is actually very good. The one that I had a very hard decision is putting him over Lance Allworth, but they are both route runners. I think Robert Woods is a tiny bit better. As you can see, his catching stats were like way better than Lance Allworth, but Lance Allworth had maybe a little bit better deep route running and a little bit better jump, but that's not a big deal. But they're both pretty similar cards. You can move them in and out. Like I said, this list is very interchangeable because wide receiver is so difficult. But this Robert Woods card is very, very solid. I'm surprised they gave him this much speed. Honestly, he's usually known as one of the slower receivers in Madden. But this is a very solid card, and he gets route runner, which is the best archetype for wide receiver as well. This card, very, very solid. I think this should be on a lot of people's teams. Also, there's Bills. I think he gets Rams. I don't know if he gets anything else, but not a bad teams, not terrible. But anyways, let's head into number 9. Number 9, we actually have Roy Williams. This card is very, very solid. 94 speed, 6'3". Although he is a physical receiver, his stats and route running are all above the 91 threshold. He is literally insane. This card, I've been dominated by him. Normally, I wouldn't put a physical receiver in here unless it's certain guys, as you'll see later in the video. This Roy Williams is actually very, very good, and I've had a lot of problems playing with this card, playing against him. Like, I just don't know how to say. Like, you'd have to watch him play. Maybe it's because I play next gen and everybody's good in next gen, but this Roy Williams dominates. He is a very, very fast physical receiver. That maybe puts him above the edge, especially when you're playing him on a theme team. I think he gets Cowboys as well, if I'm not mistaken, and I think that's the team I was playing him on. But anyways, let's head into number 8. Number 8, we actually have the deep threat Calvin Ridley, 94 overall. This card, very, very solid. His route running, great. Speed, great. Basically, all these cards kind of look the same if you're looking at them. Don't look at the jump stat. That stat does not mean anything. You will never see jump like completely affect a player. But everybody's going to have similar stats, and more goes off of how I've seen this card play on the field, how I've seen people use him, and how many more people have him because they've realized he's a little better. But Calvin Ridley, he's for sure better than the next two guys under him. I think this card is one of the better receivers in the game. Also gets a power-up so you can get up to 95 speed. Theme team Falcons, pretty popular. I'd say a top 7 popular theme team. Easily, what is that? That'd be up to, you can get them up to a 99 speed on a full Falcons theme team. I don't know who's running a full Falcons theme team, but you can get up to a 98 speed on a half Falcons theme team. Very, very solid card. Also, just, I don't know. He plays way better than his stats on the field. Honestly, I love this Calvin Ridley card. Very cheap as well. I think he's under 200K now for a 94 overall. What a card. Anyways, let's head into our next guy. At number 7, we actually have Hines Ward. He is an LTD 96 overall. Probably wondering why he's so low. He is a physical receiver. For sure, he is a lot better than those other guys stat-wise. He doesn't get the good abilities. He doesn't even get route tech, and he has crazy route running. But his spec catch 95, catch in traffic 95. I've only ever seen this card once. Not a lot of people have him. I think people just don't want an LTD on their team. That's not the best card, not even a top 5 card at his position. It just sucks that they gave him a LTD because this is a card a lot of people would use. It's just so hard to put an LTD on a physical receiver, the worst archetype for wide receiver, unless you're crazy, blazing speed fast and tall as hell. He is a 6-foot physical receiver that is not up to like speed as the other guys. As you can see, his power up is also 200k plus, and he's an LTD, so you're going to be spending over 900k to use this card. I usually don't like to put value into the top 10s, but this is the worst value card you can possibly get for how good he actually is. 93 speed, which you're probably not going to get the power up unless you're filthy rich in this game. Hines Ward, just don't do it. Please don't do it. Please. And maybe if you're on you're a Steelers diehard fan, or you're a Steelers same team, maybe that's the only way you should get this card, or reason you should get this card. I don't know. It's just too expensive right now. Wait for his Redux. He'll be getting one next Friday. Do not buy him right now, please. But anyways, let's head into our number 6. Number 6, we actually have the 95 overall John Brown playoff card. He has a 95 base speed, all high route running as well. Obviously, he's a short guy. He's a great guy to throw in the slot if you don't have already a slot receiver archetype, which there's not really many out right now. But this John Brown is just very, very solid. He's one guy you could just buy, plop him right in, no power up, no extra cost. This is the one I see a lot of people using their free card on. If you're a no money spent team, you can't afford the power-ups, especially how expensive they are now to power up this late in the game. This card, you could buy him, plop him right in. Great card right off the bat because of his high speed. 95 base speed is amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing for John Brown. Well deserved. He's also a very, very fast player in real life. Although I'm pretty sure he's been injured for big portions of the year. He's still got the playoff card. Very solid player, though, when he's out there. 94 deep route running, too. He's really your deep threat guy. He can play the outside just because of that high deep route running. But a very solid card a lot of people should be using on their team next to their other top-tier receivers. He's a great addition to every single one of them. But anyways, let's finally head into our top 5. Number 5, we actually have the wide receiver Deion Sanders. This card, just too good. It's just way too good. 95 overall speed. I mean, I said 95. He is an overall 95, but his speed is a 95 as well. He is a route runner with 95 speed. Just think about that. He is literally amazing for his price. Under 200k now. This is a must-have on every single team. Even if you're no money spent, scrap up those coins. This guy easily will be your number 1 receiver if you don't have anybody better than him. I recommend this card to everybody that stops in the stream, asks who they need at wide receiver. Deion Sanders, so cheap, way too good for his price. All over 90 thresholds for route running, 95 short route running. This guy could be a great slot as well just because of that short route running. The speed is just phenomenal. I don't know. He just plays very, very good. But anyways, let's head into our number 4. Sitting at number 4, we actually have DK Metcalf, the brand new 95 overall. He is a physical archetype, but I feel like he is one of the only ones that can make it in the top 5 because of his base speed. 95 base speed, 95 jump. Like I said, that doesn't really matter. But the route running is all above 90s now. That just makes this card even deadlier. The 93 deep route running, 93 short route running. He is 6'3" as well. He's just one of those cards that play better than everybody on the field. The reason I don't have him in the top 3 is because these next guys are just way too good at the moment. But anyways, this DK, easily a top 5 receiver in the game. There's not much to say about him. We've already seen him get plenty of upgrades, and he is already dominating. Every time he gets an upgrade, he is a top 5 receiver easily. Arguably top 3. Like I said, this list is very interchangeable. This guy could easily be put in the top 3. This guy is on a lot of teams because of the free player you can get out of the playoff promo. Very, very solid, very big, fast receiver. Everybody loves DK. But anyways, let's head into our top 3. Number 3, we actually have the 96 overall Jerry Rice. This card, his route running is just amazing. As a route runner, you get route tech on him. I swear I've never seen a one step ahead clamp him. That's how good his route running is. I love this card. Worth every single penny. Like I said, one step ahead. The biggest meta in current gen. Although I do play next gen now, I went back over there for a couple games, and Jerry Rice, he easily went from my second to third receiver to my number 1 over there. I don't know. His route running, that is the highest you'll get in the game right now, next to the guy we'll be having next on the list. But this Jerry Rice is literally insane. A little bit slower than we would have liked, but he does have a power-up, and he is on the best teams in the game. Raiders, 49ers. Obviously, there's a couple others, but those two are the most popular and, like, arguably the best in the game. But right now, he is number 3 on my list. Like I said, you kind of need him in a theme team because he is a little tad bit slow right now for the meta. But anyways, let's head into our number 2. At number 2, we actually have the brand new 97 overall Mark Clayton card. This card, dude, although he is 5'9", this card is way too good to not put in the top 3. Remember last time I did this video, Dion came out right away and he was the best card by far. That is exactly how I feel about this card. Although he is 5'9", those stats are just, as a route, he's a deep threat as well with this, so he'll get a route tech for 3 AP. I have no clue why I can't speak right now. But this card is literally insane. 95 speed, 95 short running, 95 medium route running, 96 deep route running. Just, you don't even need route tech on him. If you throw him on one of those deep S routes, a post route, he will torch anybody just because of his speed alone. I don't know what theme teams he's played on besides the Dolphins, but this card, very, very solid. Should be on a lot of teams if you can afford him. Like I said, Legends are usually very, very expensive. We could check his price right now. Like, as he's sitting around, like, 700K, basically, for his normal card, 600K-ish. Yeah, 630, very expensive. It doesn't seem like it's going to go down to. As you can see, the market looks dead right now at the 96 overall wide receiver. That's only because, like, Legends, I swear, I've pulled so many of those packs and never pulled a full one. Like, the new ones, at least. That is why they're always so expensive. You will never, ever see a Legend above 500K, below 500K for the first week or two, unless they're just completely useless. That is what I don't like about the new Legends, that they're just so expensive. I have no clue why this year. But anyways, let's head into our final number 1 wide receiver. At number 1, we actually have the Randy Moss, 96 overall, 95 speed, 95 deep route running, short running is amazing, goes in a Raiders theme team, goes in every theme team basically. Randy Moss is that guy. He is just a beast on every single team. He is one of those guys that just plays way better than his stats. He is a deep threat, so he still can get route tech. I actually have route tech on him for 3 AP. That's how good he is. He's my deep guy. He runs the S route for me in bunch offset. If you guys know that route, it's pretty much a key route inside of this game. A lot of people know about it because it destroys man coverage. This guy, he runs it the best I've ever seen it because that deep route running is insane. 6'4", Randy Moss just plays a lot better than everybody else. Although I do not have him powered up yet, he has one that I am going to be keeping on my team probably the rest of the year because Randy Moss can be the end game guy. He is in my theme team as well. That is just makes him 10 times the wide receiver. It's like I said, this list would be hard. It's going to be a very interchangeable list. Let me know who you guys would switch in and out of this list, who I had too high, who I had too low. Maybe DK Metcalf was in your top 3. Let me know all that stuff. I love being told where you guys would rate people. I love learning new stuff, learning new stats. If I forget somebody, please let me know. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoy this one. We'll be heading into, I think, tight ends next. People were asking for offensive line. I never really thought of that, but it had like 10 likes in one of my YouTube videos. That's actually the most liked comment we've ever had in a YouTube video. But make sure to let me know what position you guys want next. We'll head into it. Peace out, boys. I'll see you guys in the next video.